Father brings monk to a murder scene in Samut Prakan after his 23-year-old died in rape attack. On Tuesday morning, residents on the 7th floor of a Samut Prakan condominium building, where a young woman lost her life last Saturday evening with her body found at 11 p.m. near the elevator, moved to other parts of the residential tower as a Buddhist monk performed a ritual summoning her spirit to the scene of last Saturday's deadly attack at the hands of her neighbour from the 3rd floor. A 62-year-old father of a 23-year-old woman, who was murdered on Christmas Day in her condominium unit in Samut Prakan province, on Tuesday, brought a monk to summon her spirit in preparation for her funeral rites, which are to be held on the 30th of December next in Nakhon Pathom, her home province. Inthuran Korhan died on Christmas night after being injured in an attempted rape within her home, during which she received a fatal knife wound at the hands of her crazed attacker, a neighbour within the apartment tower who was arrested by police the next morning after the building was sealed off. 62-year-old Wichayna Khan, Centre, praised to the spirit of his daughter 23-year-old Inthuran Korhan, left, who was found dead at 11 p.m. on Christmas Day on the 7th floor of her condominium building near the elevator after she expired while trying to summon help. She had been attacked minutes previously by 31-year-old Nathajay Atsamut, who mortally wounded her with a knife after he attempted to rape her. A monk officiated at a ceremony on the 7th floor of a condominium building in the Bangkok district of Samut Prakan on Tuesday morning, summoning the spirit of a young woman who was murdered there on Christmas Day by a 31-year-old married man after he attempted to rape her. The body of 23-year-old Inthuran Korhan was found at 11 p.m. on Christmas Day beside the elevator on the 7th floor of the 10-story B2 apartment block in the Muang Thong development in the Bang Chalangs district. Woman expired near the elevator on the 7th floor after she attempted to summon help. Police believe the woman had tried to summon help after she fled from her apartment following the attack, but expired from severe blood loss. On Monday, a senior officer revealed the woman was attacked by her 31-year-old assailant, named Mr. Nathajay Atsamut, after he hid in a cupboard in her bedroom before launching a sexual assault as he attempted to rape Ms. Inthuran, which she fiercely resisted. 31-year-old suspect was arrested on Sunday morning on the 3rd floor of the apartment building. Details of the disturbing case were given to the media by Police Lieutenant General Jirafat Fumjit after officers had successfully apprehended the culprit in his 3rd-floor apartment, within the complex situated near a fire escape which he shared with his wife, on Sunday morning, after the alarm was raised the night before. Officers told the press the man had noticed the 23-year-old earlier on Saturday on the 1st floor of the building, and broke into her apartment on the 7th before she returned there. He is thought to have hidden in a wardrobe before launching his fatal attack on Ms. Inthuran. Knife wound near the left leg severed the 23-year-old woman's aorta artery, causing her death. As the woman fought back against the man who was armed with a knife, she suffered a fatal wound to the left leg which severed the aorta, or the main artery, that carries blood from the heart. The resultant massive bleeding caused by the wound led the young woman to lose consciousness and expire as she sought help after the 31-year-old attacker fled. Police told the press that Mr. Nathajay had left a trail of evidence throughout the building as they pursued their quarry before finally arresting him on Sunday morning. He is reported to have already confessed to the attempted rape and murder of the young woman. Building shut down by police after suspicious man spotted on the stairs at the time of the killing on Christmas night or last Saturday. Police officers at the scene had ordered the building shut down and sealed off after they received reports of a suspicious man taking flight from the 7th floor following the attack via the emergency stairways. A search of the building later unearthed a blue t-shirt on the 5th floor, within an apartment he had broken into. Bloodstains were subsequently identified in a search and examination by police investigators. They also discovered evidence of someone having recently taken a shower, and found the sheath of a knife in the toilet. Police officers working on the case also believe that the suspect had attempted to break into other apartments on the 8th floor of the building before entering the 5th floor unit. He later stole a yellow t-shirt from a rack on that level. Murder suspect arrested while having a shower. When police arrived at the suspect's 3rd floor apartment to arrest Mr. Nathajay on Sunday morning, he was taking a shower. Afterwards, they retrieved evidence of bloodstains from his apartment as well as from his body, which they were able to link to the victim in a case. The killer later told police officers that he was driven to launch his attack on the young woman by lust, after not being able to have sexual relations with his wife who had given birth just 15 days previously. 31-year-old Nathache Atsamut faces murder charges, and is to be held by the provincial court. Police told the press on Tuesday that the accused was being held while legal proceedings were being processed against him for the murder of the young woman, and that he would shortly be sent for detention at the provincial court in Samut Prakan. The accused man was reported to have had a serious look on his face, as he was taken to a local police station on Monday for further questioning by investigators. This may have been the result of sleep deprivation, as the enormity of the consequences of his depraved actions on Saturday evening became clear. His wife, who appears to have been unaware of her husband's exploits, was collected by relatives from the B3 condominium tower on Monday morning and taken to another location. Residents on the 7th floor moved elsewhere in the building as Buddhist monk summoned her spirit on Tuesday morning, as a Buddhist monk led a prayerful chant summoning the spirit of Ms. Inthuran Korhan, also known as Nong Toi. Her father was at the scene. He told reporters that the monk was summoning the spirit of his daughter back to the room where the shocking incident occurred so that she could be reunited with her family. He said that funeral rites for the tragic young woman would take place at Wat Phra Ngam in Nakhon Pathom province on the 30th of December with prayers over the next few days. 61-year-old Wiche Narkan explained to reporters that his daughter's spirit was troubled, and that she had appeared to him in a dream seeking vengeance against her killer. Father speaks of harrowing sorrow, as the 4-year-old son of the woman tried to speak with her. He also told the press of heartbreaking scenes, and his harrowing sorrow on Monday as her 4-year-old son, who is in his care, tried to open his mother's coffin to speak with her. Mr. Wiche Narkan said that his daughter had recently promised her innocent 4-year-old son that she would be returning to Nakhon Pathom to visit him, and had promised to buy him snacks. As the prayers for the victim were recited within her 7th floor condominium, where she was fatally injured last Saturday night, it was reported that many of those living on the same building level left their homes and moved to other areas of the tower. The atmosphere during the ritual was reported by witnesses and residents to be very somber and dark.